Alright, hello and welcome. My name is Chickachow, better known on the internet as Chickachow, and we're back with Persona. I hope you've all had a happy new year by the time this video is out on YouTube. It's probably like March, honestly. I don't have a very tight upload schedule on YouTube, but that's fine. Last time we got some fucking crazy cool third personas for our team. We're looking at, William, Celestine, Alazif. So hopefully we can get the rest of them coming up. But first, you know what we gotta do? We gotta go to the gym. Where the fuck's the gym? Because I'm not tanky enough. I mean, what will happen if like all my teammates die? I need to be able to carry the sun in my arms. Whoops. I forgot that I have imported protein so I can get even fucking crazy against. Man, Maruki's not gonna know what fucking hit him. He's gonna be like, why is the rest of your team like at 500 health and you're at 999?
Alright.
I don't actually know if the cap is 999. It'd be kinda cool if it wasn't. What you looking at? My cats are deciding to fight all over the place, and I'm hoping that they don't fight too bad. Oh, we're able to grab a seat. Why don't we read something until we get there? Fuck, do I have any books? I guess I do have a couple books. That's The Art of Automata. Fundamentals of Karakuri lie in mechanism that are based in clockwork.
Wow.
They call it Karakuri, but aren't they just dolls? Karakuri is elaborate and therefore requires delicate handling. My brother has just decided to call me as I started my stream. Perhaps he will see that I am streaming and see that I am busy, and also subs with his Twitch Prime.
My.
Good morning. Everyone's really changed. Can this really be what happiness is? Hey, why don't we go to Mementos today? We can't just leave things the way they are. I have other plans.
Okay.
Oh, I guess we can't do anything about that then. Turns out you can go though. Please tell me. I'll make sure I'm ready. Thank you, but I need to hang out with you, Haru. My dad, we're just getting along just fine. We go out for drinks fairly often. I'm being held back. One more year of high school for me. Your health's more important than profits. There's no need for all the overtime, you know. I caught myself thinking about boss. That was weird. The whole family together for dinner. Isn't that how we've always done it? Right, I think last time we hung out with Sumire, so let's go for Koto. I don't think Sumire is even like... Oh, Sumire is, but let's go for Makoto.
Oh.
No, not the student council.
Oh.
Oh, Chika, you're here. Well, could I borrow a little bit of your time? There's something I need to tell you.
Hey. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Let's get going then.
I'm sorry.
Sorry for calling you over so suddenly. There's something I just had to tell you. Did something happen? Oh, there's Makoto's... Look at all the Bichimaru stuff she has. Honestly, I wanted to apologize. She has a fucking Bichimaru plush on her bed. And little, like, cabinet full of Bichimaru stuff as well. She also has a printer or a laminator? I couldn't back you up when you needed me the most. That's not true. But it is true. Ever since the new year, I was stuck with Dr. Maruki's false reality.
Hey.
You remember the time before I joined the Phantom Thieves when I called you to the student council room? I challenged you on your ideals, threatened to expose you all, as if I knew anything about what was going on. But since then, I've learnt so much from the Phantom Thieves. From you. You saved me more times than I can possibly count. After all that, I promised myself that if you were ever in trouble, I'd leap in to save you. But I forgot that vow, and I just threw it away so I could cling to father and sis. It's awful to know that all along I was so weak and self-centered. It's not your fault. Even if it isn't, does that really make it okay? Considering all the ways I made your struggle harder, even unknowingly, I can't just let that go.
It
You know,
seems...
I think I'm more lonely than I was willing to admit. Father never spent much time at home. When he was there, he always had some case on his mind, and sis put all her time into her work for both our sakes. I respected them both so much, and I still do, of course, but I just can't let them take care of me forever. It's your decision? It's what I think, at least. Though it's a fairly new idea for me. If I hadn't been in this situation, I'm not sure it would have even occurred to me. In any case, I've made my decision.
Hey, so...
I'm done sitting quietly and doing as I'm told. If I'm weak or self-centered or lonely or too dependent on my family, then that's my problem to fix. But my pain's still a part of me. All the struggles, your support, it's what helped me stand up for myself. I can't lose that. I'm not exactly abandoning the person I was, but I figure trying to bottle it up will only make my life harder. I want to be able to look at my most awful, disgraceful parts of myself and still be able to say, so what? That's great.
Thank you very much.
It's a relief to know you're supporting me. If I can get everyone to understand me and really see who I am, then I think that'll give me strength. If I'm ever tempted like this again, I'll remember to stay true to myself, even if it's not a conscious decision. That's why I wanted to apologize. I guess I'm not completely ready to stand on my own just yet, but I'll keep trying, and I won't run away. You know, I really like Makoto's character. Because, you know, she is seen as this big, student council president with no flaws, and a lot of her just confidant going through her is exposing her flaws and seeing her overcome it. Anyway, we're back on the fucking Pope-mobile.
So that's it.
This is me? Oh, I get it now.
All right.
Get Agnes. It's strange. All it took to make my heart stronger was to put myself first. That sounds like you. Sorry, but it looks like I'll still have to rely on you a little while longer. So I hope you'll be prepared.
I'll see you later.
Thanks for staying over so late too. I'll see you later. We get Gaia Blessing and Checkmate. So this is a debilitate that affects the entire foe side. And then 50% increase in burn, freeze, and shock makes her ridiculously good with Ryuji and An and Yusuke. I think I'm gonna put Dekanda. God, that's so fucked. 90 SP, but like, goddamn, is it good. So let's find out more about Agnes. Another name of Johanna, the female pope of the Middle Ages. Posing as a man, her wits and ability helped her climb the ranks. Her story shook the Catholic Church to its core. Now it's just a really cool fucking bike. It's even got the J for Johanna on it, even though it's Agnes. It's got a B there too. That's fucking cool. I wanted like a little figure of this. This looks like one of my Batman vehicles. Alright. Ooh, crossword.
Hey, hey!
New type of wish, New Year's resolution. Hit the gym. I'm not sure. Let me just fill in resolution here real quick. So hit the gym. What's another word for hitting the gym? Like workout, weight loss, muscle building. I don't know. How about I try some of this one? 4-letter word for some. Exercise. Oh, that makes so much sense. Four-letter word for some. Dime? No. Night? Diet? How? I don't understand that one. Four-letter word for some. Does it mean that only some people go on a diet? I guess. Resolution, a personal goal or plan for the coming year formed either before the new year or at the beginning of it. People often work year-round towards achieving them. The Japanese word for resolution includes a kanji meaning burden, but the term itself is not used negatively. It merely acknowledges responsibility.
Alright.
I see. Nice.
Four-letter word is saying referring to expletive words, because a lot of swears have four-letter words. Fuck, shit. Can't. Yeah, that's fair. Thank you for explaining it. I'm glad to get my English lesson.
I can see it.
Can't stop, won't stop. Keep going to the gym, keep getting ripped.
Alright.
The fact that I get 14 like HP and 11 SP is fucked. Mostly the SP, because like 11 SP, that saves me a ton. Hey, guess what? They finally granted my wish. Not so loud, jeez, we're still on the train, you know. What's this about a wish? They added a new course to the Yonganjaya batting cages. It's amazing, I never thought that I could. Hey, what are you looking at me like that for? Let's check it out on the way home. New course, he sure seems fired up about it.
Let's get started.
Oh, free time by Kawakami. Feels weird getting free time. Make infiltration tools.
Yeah.
Let's make 12 matches in class and have no one snitch on us. Somehow we can make weapons and tools and shit in class and have a cat under our desk and no one says a fucking word. They know that I'll stab them if they do. Oh, it's raining. Well, I can't hang out with any of our party members. Not even Sumire. This might be a good time to go into our mementos, actually. But I'm worried that we're going to get another mementos request before then as well. They ain't no snitches. I feel like the game's telling me to go to mementos today. We could try out some of our new personas too.
How are you?
Hi, we're about to enter mementos, correct? I know I'm still a newcomer, but I will make sure not to slow the group down. I'm looking forward to working with you all.
No way, man.
I keep telling you, you don't get to be so formal. But if you want, I can teach you everything you gotta know about what we do as the Phantom Thieves. Sorry to interrupt, but I already explained everything to her. Huh? So she knows about palaces and all that?
Yes.
Oh yes, Morgana-senpai already taught me all about them. Oh, yeah, okay then. Guess you missed your chance to become a senpai, Ryuji.
What?
Shut up, wasn't even aiming for that anyways. Oh, I am sorry. I didn't mean to ruin your chance to become a senpai. Well then, let's get back on topic. We should begin by investigating mementos, but I prefer to avoid dying in vain due to a lack of preparation. Therefore, it's more important than ever that you all be in your best shape before proceeding.
You're right.
As usual, we'll let Chika handle how we should proceed. Once we're all prepared, let's head into the mementos. Alright, let's see.
Listen up.
There's a request for a boy who's wishing for his own death. He and his younger sister have been living together since losing their parents, but lately he can't help but feel hatred towards her. One day it was an unfortunate accident. He apparently inflicted a severe wound on her. He's asking to be killed before he hurts his precious little sister any further. No. To lose both parents while they were young, things must have been tough for them. Yes, but he must be telling the truth about her being precious to him, right? Or he wouldn't make such a request. And he's asking us to kill him, not his sister. I think he feels so cornered that he's going insane. I want to change his heart.
Agreed.
I agree, he's not in the state of mind where he can make reasonable decisions. Yes, I'd like for us to help him.
I'm in favor.
I feel the same. We can't leave him like this. Are you certain that's what he truly wants?
I don't think so.
Yep, I think so. If he really wanted to die, he wouldn't make a post like this on the fan site. Yeah, I think he made the post because he wants help. I suppose that's one way of
I'll
looking
play
at it.
along for now.
Very well, do as you please. We sure will. I'm down to change this guy's heart.
Of course.
Definitely, me too.
That's
Alright then, we're all in agreement. Let's save this guy and return his compassion for his sister. That's not all. Now on to the next target. Our target this time is a mother who abandoned her child. The child described the situation in a fansite post. Leaving her child behind, it sounds to me like a case of child neglect. Since the post is still ongoing, I'm guessing the mum still isn't giving the kid any attention. Sounds like they haven't even been getting proper meals lately.
Wait.
Not even meals? That's awful. We've got to help them already. Why do people neglect their children? Even if they're young, kids are still aware that they're being treated badly.
You're right.
Keep your chin up, Futaba. Let's change the mother's heart so she can wake up already. I already had Mona send out the calling card. Let's get moving and change your heart. Difficulty S-Max. Smacks. I've been kind of dreading going to Mementos. Let us consider our target total. We know of 2 currently within Mementos, yes? Let's go.
Now, let us depart.
Because we got a lot to do with Mementos. And I feel bad because I don't want to bore you guys out on stream, but this is part of the game. So this is someone's palace too?
Oh yeah.
Alright, this is Violet's first trip into Mementos. Well, everyone check this shit out. Well, check this shit out. This place is everyone's palace. I read good.
So that's
I'm
what
not
that
exactly sure
means.
what that means, but I do get the sense that it's important. Thanks for explaining. Good job catching up.
Is this...
But doesn't it feel like the place has changed somehow? Or was it always like this? Think so? It looks the same as usual to me.
Oh my.
You're kidding, right? This place has always looked rather bizarre, but the massive cables are a recent addition. Oh yeah? They appear to be the same cables as those we found in Maruki's palace. It looks like our theory about them affecting this place was accurate. Yep, we nailed that one. Better than we thought we did, too. I'm getting strong readings all the way down. It leads all the way to where we found the Holy Grail. But the God of Control isn't there anymore, right? Why don't we check it out ourselves? I've got something I want Violet to see, too. Me? Morgana, transform! How about that?
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Talk about a low-key reaction. Hi, Nomi. Well, it wasn't really out of my depth to imagine a cat turning into a car.
No way.
But my transformation. Wow, he actually let the cat part slide that time. Yes, it's about the ability to imagine it so easily that allows Morgana to transform in the first place.
Now,
Let's go already. Standing around here is a waste of time. But my main point is I'm totally a different league than those other cars. Hop in and you'll see what it's like riding in a high-performance vehicle. There's a dog next to me. Yeah, you're dog sitting, aren't you?
Didn't forget anything, did you? Okay, let's begin.
let's do it.
Alright, I'm going to start by saving. And let's rejig our party to start showing off some of the new Sonas. Let's see, we got Makoto. We got An Takamaki. We have Ryuji.
I can feel it.
We also need to get some stamps. So I'm going to also do that. So pardon me. Hopefully this doesn't take too long to do. He pissed on my rosemary. Well, I mean, as long as you clean it and wash it before eating it, I think you'll be fine. But Jesus Christ.
I can see it.
My Lebanese grandfather used to always tell us to piss on the lemon tree, like at the base of it, because it's good for it. I don't know if that's any true, but whenever we needed to pee outside, it was on a lemon tree. I'm sorry if that's gross to you. That's just how I grew up, I guess. Pissing on lemon trees. Luckily, I was very young and didn't eat any of the lemons from the tree.
Somewhere.
I don't think I would want piss lemons. But then again, I'm not a botanist. I don't know if it makes it taste better.
I dreamt that the vegetables would...
I used to poop in the neighbor's cement sand pile. What? Nemi? Noemi?
I can see it.
No, you didn't, did you? That just seems crazy to me. Oh my god. Oh, fuck's sake. I thought the piss lemons were weird, but Jesus Christ, you outclassed me, Demi.
There's a treasure chest.
Oh, fuck's sake. Also, should we try fighting the Reaper? I'm not sure if we'll be able to beat the Reaper, but...
Let's see here. What's it like?
You know, seasons don't fear the Reaper.
Somewhere.
Yes, okay. We will attempt the Reaper once I get all the stamps and save my progress. I'd also like to get some fusion alarms. When I was a young child, we were renovating a country house. We renovated so hard that we had no toilet. But the neighbor was never there and had a big cement sand pile right by our property, so it became my toilet. A human litter box for baby Nemi. Oh my god. I'm sure Daybreak has seen people shit in worse places.
Focus.
How old were you? You know what they say about NBs? What the fuck's NBs? 7? Oh my god.
Huh? Oh,
I'm glad that we
treasure
saved
chest.
all this very interesting conversation for mementos. Because I have nothing else to talk about, so I'm happy to talk about people shitting in cement piles. Oh, non-binaries. Is that really the nickname for them?
Somewhere.
Is that like derogatory to use if I'm not part of that community? I don't want to accidentally, you know, use it without... Oh wait, NB, like NB, like the letters N and B. I get it. Oh my god, I'm so smart.
Sister, I think this one fits you better after seeing how you fight. Doing good?
It's a shame it skipped that
Whoa.
fucking Akechi voice line for no reason. Oh my god, he sells somas now and soul food. Holy shit. NB, non-binary, yeah, I get it.
Somewhere.
I get it now. It just took me a bit. I'd shit the sample right with... So romantic. Also, fusion alarms we're gonna definitely want to capitalize on.
Focus.
Jarvis, shit in the cement pile. You know what? I'll open the lock chest because it could have something good. Could, being the key operative word. It did. Black Korogana, just in case I don't have enough. I don't actually know if I have enough yet, so...
Hey, that's a treasure chest.
Like, I'm not being sarcastic, I legit wanted, one of those. Ooh, we're getting really lucky with these stamps, though. Just 3 more to go.
The Ferris wheel is a must for me at theme parks, every time. I love being able to just relax.
I too enjoy theme parks. They're very useful for...
Sent photos of the dog.
Is that real?
Jarvis,
Don't let it get away.
show me the dog. By Jarvis, I mean Daybreak.
This
Her
isn't it.
skills will work.
Persona!
This is your chance. Hit him where it hurts.
Ravage them!
It had some rare loot. We're done here. Let's go. Good work, everyone.
Check your DMs.
Okay. No match for me.
Oh my god, he's beautiful. I love him. Why is in the first picture you sent me, is there a butt on the wall?
I have something.
I drew the butt. Well, yeah, I gathered that either you or Lawrence did it, but I was more questioning the existence of the butt being there.
We made it.
I can see it. I have something.
This could be useful.
Brave step increases chance of critical for all allies. That's amazing, actually. Try to pursue a career in professional butt drawing, but it didn't work out. And then what? Did you turn the other cheek?
It's somewhere.
Thank you, I'll be here all
There's a
week.
chest. Joker, let's open it.
I wanted to watch today's WWE Nemi, but
Treasure chest.
because everything's moved to Netflix, they don't have it on the platform that it's supposed to be on, and Netflix isn't making it available till Wednesday,
We reached the platform.
so I'm just not able to watch the latest one. Die. What the fuck? That was a good joke.
All right.
Alright, fusion alarm. Just need to chop off a Persona's head real quick, don't mind me.
I've been waiting
Please
for
be
you.
aware that there is no. Let us aim for greater heights.
Now I want the ancient day.
This is a stronger version because of the alarm.
And you know what? I think I want to catch you in this fight against the Reaper.
How was the alarm?
Because he has Debilitate.
Oh,
And he gets it at a lower SP cost. It means he's just gonna always be good. So let's see what I want for this. I want Ryuji to give me charge. I want Akechi, and I want healer. So Morgana. Yes, healing and reviving. I think this is the team I want for this. I'm gonna make sure to equip Akechi. The Ancient Day. A toy ray gun that is nicknamed the Acting God.
I'll just add this.
And let me save. Akechi is like the seasons. The fuck does that mean? Debilitating? He doesn't... Oh, the seasons don't fear the Reaper. I get it. Shit. So, sadly, there's no real cool way to, like, challenge the Reaper. You just gotta kind of, like, wait until he shows up. So we may as well, like, clear the floor and get ready. Until Kling Klang goes to chains. The Reaper's gonna find you.
All right. Level up.
The Reaper also hurts like a bitch and will target your weaknesses. So it's always good to have dodge abilities, or if you have no weaknesses at all, or you like completely repel every single like element, he will just use the moves, the like almighty moves that don't play off of any of your
Skull and I
resistances.
both use long melee weapons, but they're total opposites of one another.
All your weapons need in common is an ability to mess up shadows.
I want to hear some Akechi dialogue in Mementos, because he has some really good dialogue.
Look, oh!
We got a whole, like, Mementos checklist. Depending on how smoothly Mementos goes, we could be in here for a little bit. We could be in here for a long bit. Hopefully not a long bit.
Asakusa is a wonderful area. I love how it's this blend of the old and the new.
Browsing the souvenir shops there is such a blast.
I do like that. Sometimes they just talk about, like, life things that have nothing to do with, like, the current thing. Because that's what friends would do, right? They would just chill and talk about shit. I don't know. I like this more than Persona 3, where it's like... It's Junpei, more like Stupe, ace defective. That's the only thing I quote, but because that's the only, like, fucking memorable line in the whole thing.
Joker looks so cool when he uses that grappling hook.
Quite. In fact, it's no exaggeration to say he's elevated it to an art form.
Oh, that's a new voice line. I didn't know they added new Mementos voice lines for anyone but, like, Akechi's. And I don't know if we're gonna even have Sumire's. Come on, where are you, Reaper? I'm chilling. Now, there was a thing that you could do in the original version of Persona 5 to kill the Reaper. On their days with the flu, things are more easily despaired, and then despair has a greater effect. And you can just despair the Reaper until he kills himself and get a fuckload of XP. They fixed that in the Royale version of the game. You can't do that.
Something's fishy here.
There we go.
Let's be careful.
I hear him. Where is he? Yeah, I'll just wait here for him. Oh. There we go. Hello, Reaper.
Whoa, this shadow looks strong.
Let's go.
Alright, let's start off by buffing all of us. Since we got the jump on him, that means we're all guaranteed a turn. Never mind, we're not.
Cole fell down. Hang in there.
Wasting your time. I'll break them.
I thought we got the ambush, so we're guaranteed, but the Reaper, yeah, the Reaper says, fuck you. You know what? I'm gonna go for the crit. Alright, Fighting Spirit gives everyone double physical damage. I'd like to see the Reaper say fuck you to this. Where are ya?
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Alright, you know what? That hit didn't do as much damage as I thought it was, and now I'm scared.
Wasting your time.
Wasting your time. Leviathan or... Nah, Leviathan. That was charge boosted as well. You got this, easy, yeah! Yeah, until he starts comboing and hitting everyone's weaknesses. That's why he's applying break right now.
Now that's power.
I know that's slightly a waste, but
Let's go.
I want to hit that double Hasura Toby. Oh, he set us up. He's gonna knock us all down. Woo! Luckily, we had a homunculus. Manifest! Oh, I love Akechi. I've never actually showed off Agniastra, Yastra on stream, but this is...
William!
Skull's got this.
Well done, Skull.
Still feel the rush.
Good work, everyone.
Woo! We did it. We killed the Reaper. Now we only have to do that 5 more times. But look at the XP that we got from that. Most bosses give us about 20,000. He's given us 122,000, meaning...
Power courses through me.
I leveled up 3 times.
Okay. Yeah, we beat him. Let's move on.
Well, turns out Chica does not fear the Reaper either. But there we go, we've done the Reaper. You could say we were a bit over-leveled for it, but I say, fuck you, he's an optional boss. The level is whatever I say it is. Well done, Ketchels.
I can see it.
Alright, I'm actually going to go to a higher area then. To get the rest point. And then go back and get
All right.
more ultimate weapons. Man, can you believe that's the easiest of the optional bosses too? We got lucky that he spent so much time trying to break our resistances to combo us. Because what he normally does was hit one resistance, hit one weakness, hit another one, hit another one. He basically plays like we would as the wild card.
I've been waiting for
And he uses that combination of just constant damages of different types to fuck you. Let's see what I'm doing.
Please be aware, let us aim for greater heights.
The Sword of Sanai 2.
This is a stronger version because of the alarm.
And then last would be the Futsunushi one, but that's fine,
How
I'm
was
not
the
in a
alarm?
rush. I want to go back. We'll likely get the last alarm while doing this, so that's good. All we need is 3 more stamps from this area too, we can move on. The stamps are important to unlock something optional that I want to do, and I want to show off because I find it one of the most perplexing things in this game. I'm also going to take the time to use Salvation and heal everyone.
I can feel it. Careful. I saw a shadow.
Is that wall breakable? No.
I have something.
Oh, 2 more stamps. And then I can save up a lot of my flowers to get those somas, because an item that fully restores all the HP and SP of the party, those are irreplaceable.
Excellent. It's a treasure chest.
And I know I should technically be opening treasure
Said
chests
you
for
were
them.
wanting my favorite instant yakisoba.
Don't overdo it though. Too much instant food is bad for your health.
I have something.
Yes, Makoto.
There's the platform.
Just on time. You know, this part of the 3rd trimester kind of drags a bit for me, but it's really good for the people who haven't maxed their social links to have extra time to do so. At least I assume you can keep going with social links, since you can hang out with like Takemi and stuff like that.
See it.
And it really gives you that time to like bond with your party should you need to. And of course, the new member, Sumire.
Riding in the car may beat walking, but it doesn't stop my legs from growing stiff and sore.
Look, I know what you mean, but you just gotta suck it up. I'm dealing with my own ass aching over here.
Ryuji and Akechi never getting
Oh, the
along.
platform. We can probably head down from here.
You know what, I'll ignore Jose because I don't have enough for the Soma, and I would just buy one of the transmute items. I tried to make it a point of every time I did go into Mementos to make sure I completely bought out his stock for his limited items, though. And it's paid off at least.
Hey, that's a treasure chest. It's fun time.
Also, like, we've been power creeping all the way to, like, almost 90. And it's been helping behind the scenes a lot because of the, you know, not having to pay extra to summon personas. Like, that shit gets really expensive at the high levels.
A Phantom Thief outfit represents a person's image of their rebellion, right?
That's right. Oh, yours is pretty similar to Joker's, isn't it?
Focus.
It is. You know, I don't know much about the development of this game, but it wouldn't surprise me if Sumire was, like, at first planned to be the female protagonist. Just like how in Persona 3 they had a female protagonist that you could play as. Because she does share a lot of similarities with Joker.
Focus.
Whether that was intentional or not, I have no clue. I mean, especially, like, I feel like her awakening was the closest to Joker's out of anyone on the teams. Again, not sure if coincidental, not sure if, you know, they're meant for it. I would have to actually look into the development of the game and find out more and hope to find stuff on the wiki. Because that's the only place I could really do that kind of research. Normally, if I can't find something on the trivia page of a Wikipedia article, then I'm just like, yeah, it's probably not there. One more stamp.
The shadows here behave differently from the ones in the palaces, don't they?
Yes, the palace shadows move according to the wills of their rulers.
Yes, quite. Why did Morgana say it like, yes?
Oh, mister. Doing cool.
Let's up my XP because I have nothing else to up. Hope we run into each other soon. Me too, buddy. I like Josie. Jose. I know I say his name wrong on purpose. The only thing I don't like about him is his fucking nose, because it looks very puppet-like. And I don't know why, but I don't like puppets. I'm not even, like, scared of them or, like, freaked out by them like some people are. I just don't like the aesthetic of puppets. Which is a bit of a shame, because there are a lot of games that I've heard are really good that I haven't played because it's just not, like, my favorite aesthetic. And one I really want to play is Lies of P. I've been eyeing up that game for a while, and I've heard it's actually, like,
There's an escalator going down over
really
there.
good.
Be careful what you post on social media. Once it's out there for good.
I think I'll be fine. All I upload are pictures of my plants.
It's very funny that Haru has social media, like probably an Instagram just for her plants.
I see it.
I like finding out the little, like,
I found a
details of everyone, like Haru's social media or stuff like that. Or the fact that Akechi hates pancakes now.
I'll send you the result.
Ah, yeah, we got the last stamp on the last fucking floor. Thank you, Futaba, for that memento scan. Jesus Christ. Now I can jump straight back up, go through the the alarm door, get the final weapon, and then we are good to go. Let's find Haru till Rainbow geolocates you based on a single pixel. Yeah, Rainbow instantly finds the location of all the Phantom Thieves based off of one, like, plan. Oh, the sky here looks kind of Japan. And then he'll just, like, pick it and get it directly. Like, fuck's sake. Rainbow is absolutely insane.
Been waiting for you.
The compendium, yes? Please be aware that let us aim for greater heights.
Alright,
This
Fitsunushi.
is a stronger version because of the alarm.
I think this blur is Mexico. Yeah, I've seen that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? And I saw some, like, FBI agent react to him where they said, like, oh, wouldn't this guy be, like, a shoo-in for the FBI? And they're like, look, this guy does this so well. He clearly could be working for us and be paid a lot, but he could probably be even higher up and shit like that. I'm like, damn. Damn, he's fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
Does he have any, like, medical condition or anything? You know how, like, people have photographic memory or shit like that? Or is he just, like, studied up so well? Alright, the Sword of Sinai. Let's put that on. Akechi. High burn. Nice. Now everyone but Joker has their best slotted weapon and everything. I just need armors. But I'm not too worried about the armors. Hall of Grail. Holy shit, this place is different.
Somewhere.
Probably photographic memory plus hours spent on intuition. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's done so much GeoGuessr to this point. I mean, that's why he does, like, the quick flashes, right?
excuse me?
Huh? This room. It's where the Holy Grail was.
Yes.
Indeed, I could never forget, but this is all... There are more of these cables, right? They must be coming from all over Mementos and gathering in this spot.
That's not right.
Actually, it's the opposite. They're not gathering in Mementos, they're spreading. This is the point of origin. After all, this place is the core of mass cognition. Oh, consciousness. If you want to manipulate Mementos, there's nowhere better to start than the very heart of it. So it intends to reach each route from here to every corner of civilization. That's such a desperate move, it makes me sick.
Hey, look at this.
Hey, look at that. The central cable seems familiar to me. That's the one handling all the data from Maruki's
What are your
palace.
thoughts?
What's our next move, Joko? Should we follow where it leads? See where this goes. I need to take a drink. Just a second.
I have something.
Do I just, like, jump in it? Do I go past it? Am I going up here? Yeah, I'm going up here. Alright, the cables are going up the roof.
A new area has been confirmed. Updating guidance information.
Whoa, everything got all different.
What's that?
Hey, good job.
Oh, Jose.
Wait, a kid? Driving? And you all happen to know him already? Is there anybody you don't know?
There's a flower here, but this one smells a bit different from the others. Let's see how it tastes. Ugh. I guess I shouldn't be picky. I'm going to move on further. Are you guys doing the same?
If I feel like it.
I see. Whether or not you do, let me know if you find any more flowers. I'll reward you well for them. Well, good job.
Thank you,
What
Clownhorn.
an odd kid.
Would be much odder if the metaverse were as logical as the real world is.
Be careful if you're going any further, all right? I'm getting all sorts of strange readings. Shadows, too.
I love that this is like a rock, like fucking undertone and shit. Ugh. All these little tentacle creatures. Anyway, we're in the dart area where we need 40 stamps. Fuck's sake.
I found a chick.
I have something.
This might be a Mementos focused stream. That's what I was worried about.
There's a chest.
And you better believe that we need all 40 of those stamps. I mean, the thing that we could do, though, is we could just go up and down floors.
We bust our asses to get stronger in here. I wish it meant we got stronger in the real world, too.
Not me. We don't have our personas to help us out there.
I think
Focus.
Oh, it's the platform.
what I could do
What
is
should
I
we
could
do
just go
next?
up and down between floors until Futaba's memento scan triggers, and then if it has a stamp on the floor, we can just grab it. But if there's one on every stage and this thing goes for like 20 floors, then that's at least like half the stamps just given to us. Oh shit, we're going up mementos now.
Here are the search results.
Yeah, like we could just go up until Futaba does that and be like, oh, okay. Instantly know where everything is. That's probably the play. I wonder if the Reaper can spawn here. Well, in that case, this is almost going to be like a fucking podcast, so... Single person podcast. I'm trying to think what I could really talk too much about. I did go and, because it's the new year, today is actually New Year's Day in Australia. I did go and watch the fireworks with Daybreak. It was pretty nice. Pretty happy with it. So, the more old I get,
Would you care to try it sometime?
the more I'm like, damn, staying up till midnight or past midnight, and then we had like 50 minutes of traffic on the way home. That hurt. And then by the time I got home, I wasn't actually like tired, so I ended up staying up till 3:30 and had to wake up at 7, and I was like, ugh. Oh, we got one of our targets here too. Almost forgot about that. Cool. All of these guys seem to be the level of the angels we were fighting, so they're not the the crazy level 80 cunts in Maruki's palace, rather than level 75 Abaddon and shit like that. So we're still going to be one-shotting, which is really good for us, because if we're not one-shotting things in Mementos, it's going to be even slower to get up.
Focus.
It's been so cold lately. I have to be especially careful not to get sick.
It's super dry, too. Ugh, my skin's getting all flaky.
Then that's
Look, that must be Kuniko Kagami. Let's change your heart for a child.
Hey,
Kuniko Kagami, you're the mother who doesn't properly care for her children, correct?
What do you mean?
My children? The Phantom Thieves? I know, I really do. I know that you're right, but I can't. Please leave me alone. I don't deserve to live. Something is wrong with her.
I may have thought of
Could this be
something.
what people call self-neglect? Not being able to sustain a normal life to the point where it's damaging to their health. I remember the request saying something about the room being messy. So not only was she neglecting her children, but herself as well. My father and mother died one after another, then my husband died too. Everyone who supported me is dead. I have no reason to live anymore.
Hey,
That's not true. What about your child? My child? No, leave me alone. I don't need anyone's help. My child would be happy to die with me. I have to take her with me. That's wrong. Joker, we have to stop her. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Stay away from me. Ragnar, if I remember, you're weak to thunder or wind. One of the two. You're not going to leave me alone. I'll start off by eating all of you.
come! Go!
But are you weak to curse?
Persona!
Yeah, Makoto rides the bike when she summons it again.
Agnes!
The coolest fucking shit. Magic wall has been erected. Okay. Oh.
Panther's frozen! She won't be able to move!
Get wrecked! Cheater! It's time. Ravage them!
Box fire.
Persona!
That's not good. What have we got for this?
Awaiting orders.
Do I have something that cures freeze? No?
Using this.
Maybe wind does good? Nope.
All right, Queen! Persona!
Well, you're basically useless in this fight. Sorry, Arn.
Allow me.
Oh my god, his sword, he has the fucking, like, the Japanese sword that is all wavy and shit. I don't know what it's called.
Persona!
How about some light? Light works.
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool!
Do it!
They're done for! I'll use my persona!
You're not really useful either. That feels kind of mean to say. You get atomic flare.
Robot knocked down! He needs cover!
Well done! Payback
Rose up
time!
again! It's payback time!
I'll break them. That should do. Flip Persona!
Ryuji, you're not really useful in this one either. Sorry, buddy.
Stepping in.
Physical tendencies aren't the
Ravage
best.
them!
Ooh, Joker! You're looking cool! Beat him up!
Kodo could stay though because she functions as the healer. Oh my god, that did so much. And debuffing people really just is like necessary in the late game. Cutting their defense out.
Return the favor! Nice, Joker! Just at the last
I like Sumire's. Oh,
I'm going to make its last moments on Earth its most painful.
oh, I love you.
Out of my way!
I would never get tired of watching this at Showtime.
You little shit!
Are you trying to help me? When all my family members started passing away, I didn't know what to do. I lost the will to do anything. I couldn't even get out of bed on some days. I was even annoyed by my daughter when she would talk to me. I wished for her death.
Sometimes I scare myself.
How could I think of something so horrible? It's not too late to change. Oh, you're right. If it's not too late. Right now, I just want to go home and hug her.
Sorry.
And I'm going to start changing by doing what I can. Spiral Hell Ring. The fuck does that give?
This is amazing.
I expected nothing less from the Phantom Thieves. Well, what now? Do you want to keep exploring? Let me see the Spiral Hell Ring. Oh, just Mamuadon. That's that's actually really disappointing for this late in the game, especially since you can already like fuse Alice, who is just better than that. Alright, we still need to get the stamp on this floor. You know what? We'll keep the party as is, actually. Why not? Give some more people more
We
chances to
reached the
shine.
platform.
I like how you can see the other path, like underneath this path, as we're going up. So yeah, what were we talking about before? New Year's. New Year's went well. It was good. New Year's Day today, even though it was raining, went to the beach, had a nice time. Had some good food, good company. I like New
It's already hard
Year's.
for me to believe palaces existed, but to think there's such a massive one under Shibuya.
I know what you mean. I didn't believe it at first either.
Alright, I'm just gonna keep going up for now and not search for supplementary stamps, and only do that if it comes on the Futaba scan ones. Found a waiting room. Shall we take a break?
Focus.
God, the momentous fatigue is gonna set in pretty quickly. But yeah, I like New Year's. I think it's a pretty cool celebration. I think I like it so much because it doesn't have like
Send you the results.
roots in stuff like, you know, like with Christmas, it's a very it's a Christian thing, right? But some cultures feel like they don't celebrate or they get completely left out. And I want everyone to have a good time.
Hey, good job. Looks like this area was formed somewhat recently. I haven't learned much of anything about this place yet, so I need to drink some more flowers.
Yeah, Josie?
Ah. The flavor has this... No, I'm here for my studies. Hi.
Oh, sorry, do you want to trade the flowers or change the cognition? Yeah, we'll talk about it. Federation Day tomorrow. What the fuck is Federation Day? In English, damn it. Oh, I don't have enough for a Soma. I think I'm going to save for it then. I could always go back, but I'm sure I'll find him again. Australia became a country, fuckwit. But that's like
We made it to the...
nothing to celebrate. I mean, I don't find it very... I don't know, is it anti-Australian of me to be like, oh yeah, we became a country. I didn't live in old-time Australia. I live in current Australia, which you could say is partly due to that event. Therefore, I should, like... I don't know. To me, it's not something crazy. Like, is it a glad I'm not British day? Is that what it is? You know what I mean?
Say,
He's now Minamoto. He wants to die because he hurt his sister. We can't leave him. He does look like he's got the resolve of someone who wants to commit suicide. Be careful, Joker. Phantom Thieves, you really came. Good, now I won't be able to hurt my sister ever again.
No.
We're not here to kill you. We're here to change your heart. Change your heart? No, I want you guys to kill me. Because I hate her. I hate my sister for getting in the way of my life. If it weren't for her, I could have gone to high school and college. Could have hung out with my friends instead of working all the time. Maybe I could have joined a school club.
What was that?
Think of it harder. There's still a part of you that wants to protect her, even if it means giving up your time, right? Yes, I shouldn't think these thoughts. It's not true. I want her to have a different life than I do. I really want her to be happy. No, I hate her. I hate her guts. That's not true. Just kill me. I want to die. Neither is Australia Day, but everyone cries their eyes out when you tell them that. No, I think people... why would you listen to me? I told you to kill me. Watch out, Joker. He's attacking. I think we should change Australia Day to a completely different day, personally. Oh, this guy has a Yoshitsune. That's not good. My general thoughts on it is... There are obviously people that are hurt by what has happened in Australia. And the spirit of Australia, to me, isn't on whatever day we got founded. It's the fact that our culture is this, like, culture of, you know, hey, how you doing, cunt? You know, that kind of culture of good mates, good drinks, a fair go. That's what Australia is to me. But then again, everyone has their own thoughts on what Australia is, right? So it's a bit of more of a hard a hard thing for some. Some people will completely disagree with me. Some people will completely agree with me.
There.
And I know it's it's quite the topic in Australia. It's quite the debated topic.
Persona! The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
I don't think light works.
Let's finish this.
No.
Something isn't working. Oh, right, Queen!
Oh, this guy's a bit of a piece of shit.
That should do.
Today simply represents the day where the Cook landed on Australia, which also the first time a European killed an Aboriginal. Yeah.
Persona!
Kind of fucked up when you think about it.
I appreciate it.
Invasion Day, yeah.
Super move. Ultra charge!
I don't want to get into too big of a, thing about it because I feel like most of the people here already have the same consensus. But the TLDR is, I believe that Australians should just have a different day because we care about each other more than we care about the fucking specific date. Thumbs up. You know what? I'm going to use my super move. Now, this guy is strong as hell for someone who wants to die. They gave him fucking charge. Hasu Toby fucking guy. Jesus Christ. I should have probably increased everyone's crit chance, but that's fine. Oh, forget you.
I'm getting a warm, tingly feeling from all this power.
Every time Akechi wants to showtime, I just cream a little bit more. I do think that my perception on certain events as well and certain opinions is a bit skewed by the by the fact that oh that's right, I am by the fact that with certain things I'm just less empathetic with because I don't fully understand it. So I like to listen to all types of arguments and opinions on the matter before making my own at least. Are you alright? Have you calmed down? It must have been hard to tell yourself that you hate your sister. Yeah, but it's not something I told myself. Huh? I refused to believe that some part of me felt that way about my sister. The more I refused it, the larger that feeling got, until it became monstrous. Now I can accept that part of myself. Does that mean that you really did hate your sister? Yes, those are my true feelings, but it's also true that I love her. Both feelings were real. No more wanting to die, buddy. Thank you. Ever since I told you that I hate my sister, you still tell me that. Maybe I sent out that request because those were the words I wanted to hear. Probably can't be with my sister after injuring her, but I'm so glad I was able to feel that I love my sister again. Thank you, fan views. We're going to wake up so I can make breakfast and go back to sleep for a little bit. Do you have to wait for him and make breakfast for him? Can you not just go to sleep? Put a little note that says, here, breakfast. I'm gonna be real. You're already real, Rose. You a real one. He was up less than 3 hours. Yeah, he was playing League of Legends and Marvel Rivals. I did my yearly game of League of Legends with Rory, and then I uninstalled it. Someone to look after the little ones so I can have peace when I eat. Oh, when I sleep.
I need to learn more about the world.
Oh no,
I'm
it is
not
eat.
sure how best to go about it.
The world is such a broad category, though, so that.
At least you don't do what Daybreak does, Nemi, which is most of the time just stay awake with me, even though it's a bad decision for both of us.
Oh, the platform.
Alright, now that we don't have any requests, this should go a bit faster.
It's somewhere.
In my nap yesterday, couldn't have stayed awake even if I tried. Yeah, I'm saying not to do that. Please don't. Don't follow me in Daybreak's lead. I make bad decisions. Most days I find myself sleeping 6 hours or less, honestly. And it's pretty bad. I should be sleeping a lot better since I need to wake up so early, but like, all of my friends are awake at night. So I want to stay up till night and I don't nap during the day.
Nice find.
I truly do it to myself. So you ever think of chronic illness?
Focus.
I'm detecting.
Oh, there's a flower floor. Wow, I can gather tons of them.
I found a chest. What do you want to do, Joker?
I want to find the exit. Alright, we're getting there. We're a quarter done with all the
A
stamps.
shadow.
Sadly, we've been getting all the easier stamps, but
Shadow ahead.
you take what you get. Did that guy give me 76,000 fucking money when I killed him with my Morgana car?
This Fanny Thief stuff feels real as hell whenever he's flying around with that grappling hook.
I agree, although I've never imagined doing it myself.
How much money do we have? 1 million.
It's somewhere.
If we sleep 10 to 14 hours a day. Yeah, Rory takes care of you as like an official carer, right?
Focus.
Sorry if that's too personal and you don't want to share it on stream, if that is the case. Yes and no. I know that, like, sometimes Rory can... I hesitate to say use you as an excuse because I don't want it to be taken as a derogatory thing. But, you know, Rory can sometimes take time off of work to help you at home if needed, right?
It's somewhere.
Again, not trying to have that
If
with
you're
negative
looking for a way to
connotation.
train both your mind and your body, I highly recommend bouldering.
What the fuck's bouldering?
Bouldering? Come on, man. Nothing beats a good sweat at the gym. Feel it.
What the fuck is bouldering? I care because I don't get disability payments. He's not official carer, but he does use me as an excuse to stay home from work. Yeah, not an excuse. It's a valid helping, right? Rory would never do it to get off of work. Good job.
This isn't quite the same flavor I was told about.
How is it?
It tastes...
Daybreak stole my drink
I
without
learned that a person's
thinking
sense
that
of
I didn't
taste
notice.
will change as they get older. Is that true? Has it happened to you?
Everyone's different. I don't think my tastes have changed since I was a kid, as far as I know.
I see. It's not like that for everyone, huh? I just can't bring myself to like the flowers here. And I used to like drinking them so much, too. If I don't succeed in my studies, then... Wait, I have to focus. Hi.
Oh, sorry, did you want to trade flowers or change the cognition in Mementos? I want to trade in my items. Give me that fucking Soma. Never. I asked him to do chores around the house in exchange if he was going to miss work thanks to my privileges. May as well actually help me with their daily tasks. Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, most of the time, me and Daybreak just kind of do that naturally. Like, if one person's working or one person's not, the other one will end up doing more chores just because, you know,
You're pretty well spec'd. If I were a dude, you'd have
the other
swept me off my
one's
feet by now.
dealing with work. And I'm gonna be real, no matter what job you work, a job's a job. And if you have a job where you absolutely love it and you don't get tired and you don't get sad or anything, I envy you. Because I think when I got into my job, this is my first big job being a banker. I was like, wow, this is great. You know, it fits everything perfectly for me. It only took like 6 months and I fucking hate it now. I didn't think I would get, you know, job burnout that quickly, but Jesus Christ. Utama just hitting on Haru. Yeah. It was a shame we didn't pick Haru, huh? So the chronic pain kicks my ass and cleaning is hard. Yeah, but luckily, I mean, I say luckily as if, you know, it was a lucky thing. I don't know if it was fate for you and Rory or whatever, but, you know, Rory's a very understanding and kind person. And I hope most people are, you know, if someone can't do something, there's no point getting angry at them. Or you can't do this, that's fucking stupid. Like, my boss gets fucking mad at me for shit that I can't do, when it's like, I was never taught this, so how do you expect me to do it, right? If people can't help something, there's no point getting mad at them.
The other night, a ghost appeared in my dream. It scared me so badly that it woke me up.
I love not being gaslit by my partner. We love Rory in this house. We do. I've been meaning to do like a co-stream with Rory for so long on this channel. Like, Rory is so fun. But I don't know what we would play where we wouldn't just do what we do every day we play games. I'd love to play through like some sort of narrative-based game.
I'll send you the
I don't know, any suggestions for cool games to play with Rory on stream? Get him to play through Persona instead? New Orcs Must Die is coming out. It is. But that's not really a narrative game. But I don't even know if I want to stream it. Orcs Must Die is kind of like my beautiful baby that I use to calm myself and play without thinking. Hello, Dom, for going to bed so late because we're supposed to see one of his childhood friends today. Somewhere. Man, I had a lot of childhood friends through school or through family. And there was one that I remember that I really, really liked as a kid. Like, always hung out with, always played with all the time. And we just... Once our parents moved away, we never talked anymore, and we like met up once, and it was sad because like it was so fun to hang out with them. I remember as a kid. Her name was Courtney. She was the striker in my soccer team when I was a kid. This is back before I was a goalkeeper. I was also a striker, and we would fight over who would be getting the most goals and who would get the ball. So we'd fight between each other for soccer, and then whenever we were done, we would go to like one of each other's house and play the Super Nintendo. We used to play Mario Kart and shit together. And her little brother was named Stanley, and we always kind of pawned Stanley off to hang out with my little brother. Oh, enlighten me. Sorry, I didn't mean to skip his dialogue. I was too busy in my story.
Your taste sort of staticky. I don't really like it. Since these flowers are... how to phrase it like someone in the real world? Ah, right! It's the cognition of oneself, which everyone has inside themselves. When the flavor gets staticky, like with these, that means the self is uncertain of its own cognition. Can people really not know what they are? Is everyone like that? I don't get it. This is nothing like what I've been taught, but I can't quit my studies now.
Who's teaching you, though?
Hi.
I get tiny kicks in my butt. But yeah, you know, me and Courtney were tight. It was always fun. We used to play all the time as a kid. That's literally, I think, my only childhood memory is of soccer and playing video games. I don't think I have any other childhood
That's the
memories,
platform
even like
then.
stuff from
I
school.
suppose that does it for this
I could
area,
not tell
right?
you any of my primary school teachers' names besides maybe one of them.
I've been going outside a lot more, so now
And I couldn't even tell you, like, what kind of grades or anything I got. I think I got... I know, like, certain big kind of, like, canon events from my school.
It's somewhere.
But I don't know shit.
I can feel it.
I will say, though, that's the plus side of growing up with childhood friends and brothers, is getting to play multiplayer games, especially back in the day, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle games and shit like that. Oh, that's aging. A lot of childhood memories tend to be stuff that really annoyed me, and you just really hung on to that. I mean, to be fair, I completely understand that too, because when I one of my earliest childhood memories was waking up and there being a giant spider on my teddy bear, and that's how I got my arachnophobia. From that one event, I got arachnophobia. So I can see how negatives also stick. It's not hard to when your autism is supreme. Jesus Christ, Rose. Oh,
Joker,
other stamp.
there's a chest.
Is that a new Domino's pizza?
Okay, there's
Oh, Daybreak. They fill it with vaccines. Oh.
I can feel it.
Whoa!
The hell is this place? There's tons of computery stuff all over. This is a central data hub. This room's most likely where the data sent over from the palace goes.
hey.
Hey, what is that over on the screen? Various locations within mementos. I presume this is less about surveillance and more looking for targets, though. Targets? Think about it. While all sorts of unnatural events may be taking place in Maruki's reality, that doesn't mean every human's wish has already been granted. That's a good point. If everyone's wishes were already made into reality, there wouldn't be any requests on the fan site.
Yes.
Exactly. Therefore, Maruki is likely choosing certain targets within this system, then affecting each one individually, probably using the same method as when he made Violet's persona go berserk that one time. What? Me? From what I remember, Dr. Maruki summoned these things that looked like tendrils and they grabbed me. Wait, don't tell me... Are these... They're the same thing. You mean to say these cables across Maruki's palace and mementos are part of his methods? Yes, that hypothesis explains much of what we've seen if it were found to be true. Maruki is extending these cables from his own palace, tunneling into the depths of mementos, and spreading his influence from the same place the Holy Grail once occupied. That allows him to grant the wishes of any people he may discover once they've fallen under his influence. Screw that. This won't last much longer now that we're here. Okay, but I'm the one that has to do all the actual hacking, though. Access by consultation subject confirmed. Temporarily suspend research data stream.
Huh?
Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Well, the displays are showing parts of mementos, right? I guess we could suspend something here. Gotta try to find out.
True dat.
You got it. I like the way you think. Research data stream suspended. Retracting pipelines to resume data streaming. Yeah, go ahead and shut up now. We ain't resuming shit. Does this bring us any closer to stopping Maruki? All we did was suspend the data sharing. Stopping Maruki is a whole nother story. I think this will interfere with its effect on mementos. What? Then what good does suspending the data stream do us? According to this console's output, all the cable tendrils are retracted now. Possibly including somewhere in the palace that was blocked before. We won't know unless we check it out for ourselves. What do we say we head to the palace next? Yeah, we double what we can here. Next on our agenda, return to Maruki's palace. Please don't kick me out of mementos. Oh, thank God. Because as much as I want to take on the palace, We gotta go. Shorty got low, 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 low.
Focus.
We're gonna find the entrance to the next floor and then go up and down between these two floors to try to get as many stamps as possible.
I detected.
You ever get done with like eating a food where you're just like you've eaten it and you think about it like 3 days later and you're like, man, I never want to eat that kind of food for like a year. Because that's what I feel like with pizzas right now. I don't know why, but just thinking about pizzas makes my stomach just boil over. So this should technically be the fastest way to get the stamps. Would just be to do this until we get a memento scan and hope that we have a stamp on the floor. And we just need to do this 19 times or 19 scans worth, assuming each scan gives one.
Hear the
I can see it. With this power.
Which that's one, at least. You know, we're getting there. We're also getting the max level, which is fucking crazy to me. I don't think I grinded even this high on my first, like, run through of this game.
I can see it.
I'm trying to make this as quick and painless as possible. I apologize. We just have to hope that Futaba kind of, you know, hits lucky.
hear the
And she strikes. $17 to go. Now that I'm not, well, now that Blebby is shut down, I can talk a bit more about Blebby stuff as well, which I'm going to do. I find it really annoying that there's that one person. To those who might not know, Blebby is a game project thing that I did with my friends. We made Minecraft mini games for the TLDR. One person who said, "Don't be cowards, release the map download," and every part of me wanted to tell him to just, like, fuck himself. But it's just like, how ungrateful can people be where they're like, oh, just release all your work. Release all the hard work you've done. Give us all this stuff for free. You're not going to use it anymore. God, that pissed me off. Like, I didn't even do much of the work on the maps. I did, like, a few tweaks and changes. Oh, ATM. I did a few tweaks and changes and shit like that. But, like, I just feel bad for everyone who did do work. They could be saying, oh, but you're, like, deleting it off from history by not having a downloadable link to everyone and shit like that. But, like, it's not. Because the map is preserved in VODs and streams and shit that people did. Alright, do we have one on this floor? We do not. Unlucky. I accidentally went to a higher area. Motherfucker. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. No angry.
I can see it.
I don't know, maybe it's just the like the self-entitled attitude or saying shit, just feeling like being, you know, if someone was like, hey, I really like this part of Blebby history and want to ensure like the map is preserved or downloadable for people and stuff like that, I could kind of at least understand where they're
I meant to tell
going.
you, regarding Shido, thank you for keeping your promise.
He simply received his karmic retribution. It's nothing for you to concern yourself with.
It's somewhere.
Oh, that was nice of Akechi actually thanking us for like beating Cheeto. Alright, may as well full clear this floor since I almost did anyway. Thought that was useless. Lower we go. Please, Futaba. Do you know what? I wish there was a thief tool that you could craft that revealed the whole Mementos floor. If there is, let me check if I have one. No, I don't.
I can see it.
There is a Jose cart though, and I will go to that. Because I want to hand in all of these flowers. Anything else to say, buddy?
What do you want?
No, he doesn't have anything else to say. I was hoping he had more unique dialogue, but, you know, we can't all be that lucky. And this is the part of the stream where it really slows down. Come on, Futaba. You can do it. I don't know if it's actually more quicker to do this than to explore every floor now. I'm starting to doubt myself. I was assuming that the Futaba Memento scan will happen like every other thing, but...
Hear this.
See, it wants to do it every other time down when I'm about to fucking down myself and stop doing it. I love this map layout, by the way. Leggy does it 3 in a fucking row. Are you kidding me? Oh, I clicked higher by accident. Fuck. Please.
Somewhere.
I just want to show off one piece of optional content. Please. That reminds me, I was thinking to myself, like, when Persona 6 eventually does get announced and released, am I going to play Persona 6 straight away? Because Atlas games, just like Persona 5 Royale, Persona 4 Golden, Persona 3 FES, Persona 3 Portable, Persona 3
Yo,
everything.
Behind shadows is so sick.
Yeah, I love it. Makes me feel like we're in a game or an anime or something.
With all those like kind of Persona games, they always have like a definitive version that gets released soon after. It's like playing a Pokemon game straight away, almost in a lot of cases, where like a third version or, you know, a remake or something will be made anyway. So do you play it straight away? And I was thinking about it because for instance, Metaphor ReFantasio is a great game, but I'm not going to play it until the like Super Edition comes out. But I think I will do for Persona 6. And the main reason is, the reason I love Persona 5 Royale so much isn't just because I love Persona 5, but because I played Persona 5 and I was able to actually like see the differences in everything that they added in this new version. Like all the little details, the text boxes being different when shadows talk, the you know, Mementos being a completely different beast in itself, the fact that we can finally have like actual real Akechi, not, you know, Akechi who's faking it to us for the sake of tricking us, but Akechi's true feelings with us fighting. Obviously the amazing character of Yoshizawa that's been like seamlessly added into the story.
Last night, I dreamt I was eating a chocolate bar, then all of a sudden it got mad and started chasing me.
Perhaps you should ease off the sweets for a bit? Otherwise, you might have the same dream again.
I'm just hoping for these stamps, man. But yeah, I think I'm going to do the same for Persona 6, where I'm going to just enjoy it before it gets spoiled for me. Enjoy it while it's fresh and new, even if I'm going to be ending up buying the same product twice when they eventually make a Persona 6 super redid. Not me. Super redid edition or anything like that.
we do with it?
Man,
I found a chest. What do you want to do?
I really want Futaba to just scan keyboards for me. Persona 6, we'll know you buy it again. I mean, I discussed this with what? I think you were there and DJ was there with us. We were discussing it, Rose, where we just talked about how Atlas is kind of like just hitting it out of the park with all of their fucking games lately.
This is what I.
And honestly, I'm like 70% more likely to buy a Atlas game than I am to buy a fucking like Square Enix game for an RPG at this point. Even though I've heard like Final Fantasy 16, it was fantastic. I just don't expect it to have the style and substance of Atlas games. Which is a shame because I don't want to like put another game down because Persona 5 is here, you know, that kind of thing. Like, no, I don't want to do that, but like, I've never been more tempted to play like Soul Hackers, to play Metaphor, Refantasia. I tried out Persona 3 because of it and even bought the special edition. And even in the places that Persona 3 let me down in, it wasn't really Persona 3's fault, besides the fact that they decided not to touch the writing. Whereas the only Final Fantasy games, fair enough, I've only played the ones that are considered quote-unquote bad Final Fantasy games by fans.
I can see it.
But, I don't know, I enjoy Atlas games at the moment. I think they're knocking it out of the park. What I am kind of hoping for is, I'm hoping that PlayStation kind of gives me a couple new games to play with soon. I know Rift Apart came out relatively recently, but I was surprised that Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart didn't receive any sort of like DLC or tertiary game or follow-up or anything. In fact, looking at like the systems for Ratchet & Clank games, on the PlayStation 2 we got 5 Ratchet & Clank games.
It's too bad gymnastics.
3 of them
competitions
the products of Crunch,
It's a treasure
and
chest. I don't see any traps
2 of them
either.
ports of the PSP games. The PS3 saw, you know, 3 mainline Ratchet & Clank games with spin-offs. The PS4 saw, you know, 1 game, basically the 2016 Ratchet & Clank game. And the PS5 has only seen 1 game, and I'm just like, damn, I want more Ratchet & Clank, please. I can't believe you've only played Final Fantasy 7. This is what we all in the business say, hitting hornets with a nest with a baseball bat.
I can feel it.
Because you're trying to piss off all the fans. I want to play the like Final Fantasy 7 remake games, but I have no fucking clue what order you're supposed to play them in, because hasn't there been like 3 or fucking 4 of them now, of the remakes of the one game, which is Final Fantasy 7, which is 2 games if I remember right. It came in 2 discs. Or at least a 2-disc game.
Excellent. It's a treasure chest.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is I have no fucking clue what I'm doing in the Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7 had like 5 games.
Wouldn't a grappling hook be awfully handy in the real world?
Yeah, that just confuses
Crossing
me.
at an intersection, passing up a crowd, shortcuts when you're in a hurry. Sounds amazing.
I can feel it.
So many remakes that we can all of them in turn, but they're not naming them like Final Fantasy 7-1, Final Fantasy 7-2, so it confuses me. Final Fantasy 7. But I want to play the original one before I tackle like any of them. But every time I look at it, I'm like, wow, this looks shit. Like, it's an old RPG, I'm not expecting it to be crazy. Also, we hit over 900 fucking health, let's go! I'm not expecting it to be like the best fucking game in the world. Don't get me wrong. But it's hard to look at a game and be like, damn, I want to go back and play this game that I know nothing about and immerse myself in this world that could be great or could be just another product of its time when I could play something that I know that I thoroughly enjoy.
Is that a rare one?
What the fuck, a regen?
It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly.
This guy's like a low-ass level fucking Persona, isn't he?
What a workout! Just like I thought.
I guess this place has treasure demons of all types. All shapes and sizes.
That was an easy battle.
Well, this is
the
probably a
platform.
big square
Should we go
floor
any
then.
further?
Yeah, there's just a big square with tons of gems.
Fox looks cooler using his katana than I had originally imagined.
I've studied traditional Japanese art for most of my life, so I can feel it.
Final Fantasy VII before Crisis 7, Advent Children, Last Order, Dirge of Cerberus, and Crisis Core.
I have something.
What the fuck? So there's 6 Final Fantasy VIIs. I think it would have been more funny if there were 7, but that doesn't even count the fact that there's remakes, which make the number of Final Fantasy VII games to like what? To 11? No, wait, I've confused myself. To 9? We're up to 9 Final Fantasy VIIs?
Last night, I dreamt I was getting into some sick Phantom Thief action.
Don't you think it...
Like, correct me if I'm wrong on that. But does that not sound ridiculous to people? Oh, thank you, Futaba. Sadly, it wasn't what I needed.
Focus.
And isn't the director of Final Fantasy VII also the one that's directed
Joker,
Kingdom Hearts?
There's a chest.
Excellent. It's
Because I hope it's not the reason we're getting less Kingdom Hearts games. Because we're getting
Focus.
more Final Fantasy VII. Because if you're a Kingdom Hearts fan and not a Final Fantasy VII fan, that's unfortunate.
I was talking to Shiho on the phone.
Oops. I wanted to listen to that dialogue, but instead I killed a shadow. God, we're gonna reach level fucking 99 before we get these stamps. Speaking of the Kingdom Hearts series, it's been oddly quiet. Like, Melody of Memories came out so fast after Kingdom Hearts 3, comparatively. And I know that, like, Missing Link was pushed back, but Missing Link was also a phone game with, assumedly, little to no connection to the main plot of 3, or what we're, like, focusing on. Full 4. Nomura is the director for both, yeah. So it's kind of like a kick in the teeth that we're not getting Kingdom Hearts, but we're getting Final Fantasy VII 9. You could also argue that Kingdom Hearts has had more than 9 entries, you know, with
Maybe I'm just burned out, but...
3 games in each collection, plus Kingdom Hearts 3, plus Melody of Memories, plus phone games and browser games. FF711, 211 actually. Jesus Christ. Nomura, my man. At least I know how he gets such crazy fucking ideas.
I can feel it.
So he made Final Fantasy X, which I found out that Tidus from Final Fantasy X also voices my man Ratchet in the Ratchet and Clank series, who also voices Magneto in Marvel Rivals. Well, I say Ratchet, but every Ratchet and Clank game since Ratchet and Clank 2, known as Going Commando,
Difference between a whip and a grappling hook?
or
They're totally different in both size and strength.
I'm trying to
If you
think.
tried using them interchangeably,
What was Going
you would wind
Commando called in Australia and in Power Regions? I think it was called something different, or maybe that was only Up Your Arsenal was called something different. The fucking laugh haunts me. I know Ratchet and Clank had different. For instance, Ratchet and Clank Deadlocked in the US is what it was called, where in PAL regions it was called Ratchet Gladiator. Such creative game names. They were fun. They liked to play with it. I understand why some of the sex joke names were changed in PAL regions, but I don't understand why Deadlocked got changed to Gladiator.
I wonder what's inside.
Did they think it would have more of appeal to European audiences if it had,
Just aim for the board, but
you know?
it's way harder than that.
Well, I'm able.
I'm sure it says somewhere on the wiki, like, oh, Insomniac decided to name it Gladiator because of this. But again, it's not something that I've thought to actually look up, even though I've known about the name differences for so long. Because as a kid, I used to want to look up, like, gameplay of those games and watch Let's Plays of it and shit, right? And then I'd look up Ratchet Gladiator, and then I'd get, like, no hits. I'd be like, what? What do you mean? They'd be like, it's Ratchet Deadlocked.
Shadow sighted.
But they stopped doing that with the PS3 games, thankfully. I really wish that I could play the PS3 Ratchet games, and I could probably emulate it, but, like, I don't know, maybe it's not the same to me. Just like one of those harshest countries on game rating. Well, it wasn't just Australia, though. It was all the entire PAL region where we had those restrictions for those games. Those games were changed for all of Europe for the names. And they wouldn't have really too much of a reason to change it because they weren't, like, rated R games. They were just, like, E for everyone or T for teen, I think.
There's a chest. Joker, let's open it.
I spent way too long talking about Ratchet and Clank. I apologize. Sometimes I just hyperfixate on game series that I love. But I would absolutely love to see them remake, or at least re-release the PS3 games, because I'm gonna be real. No one's playing PS3 games in any kind of medium. Like, I feel like PS2 games have been getting remakes and shit lately, which has been nice because, you know, no one's playing PS2 either. And PS3 at least has, like, HDMI and shit like that, right? But no one's going to be plugging in a PS3. Also, I haven't seen Jose for so fucking long. Maybe I haven't actively seeked him out either. But I have so many flowers to spend. I'm trying to think of other, like, PS3 games that I'd like to see, like, re-released. I mean, recently they put the Sly Cooper games, which aren't PS3, I know. A lot of them were PS2 games. They put the Sly Cooper games on PSN, like, Classics Collection. I was kind of tempted to pick them up, but A, my brother streamed it recently, and B, I don't think Sly Cooper's my kind of game. As much as I played it as a kid. I don't think the stealth kind of gameplay is for me. Whew, only 5 more fucking steps to go though, we're almost there.
I have something.
Alright, let's switch up our party too. Ryuji, actually let's do An, Akechi, Makoto. That's a fun mix. Trying to think any other like PS3 games that I really loved. I mean, obviously, like, I have my loves for the reasons that I played those games religiously on PS3. Like, I played Killzone 2 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2.
I have something.
But there's still an active Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 community on Steam, and you can actually play on Australian servers. At least last time I played Call of Duty
You don't
on
have much
PC.
time left. Please do what you can to avoid getting sick.
No need to worry about that. Staying healthy is a big part of being a model.
That's nice. Akechi's looking out fun. I can't actually think of too many big like PS3 games. The Infamous games, Those were pretty big. Those were PS3, right? When I think of like PS3 games, I just keep thinking of like God of War for some reason.
There's a shadow.
God, it's actually kind of fucked that Persona 5 is a PS3 game. Now that I think about it, Persona 5 and Skyrim are PS3 games and they're played currently. Yeah, it is nice. And it's nice for the fans who want to go back and like see it and like experience it again, or watch someone else experience it, have the ability to be able to do that too, by people streaming the game and some people even experiencing the game for the first time. Like there's someone in our Discord who's never played Skyrim before. I think is it Dietrich who's never played it, and I would love to just see their reaction to shit. However, I highly recommend they play the with the Spider-Man mod.
It's a step forward.
Fuck! I was really hoping that would be a stamp.
I wish to paint the world as only I see it. The best way to succeed at this is through practice.
I'm rooting for you. I want to see what you come up with.
Spider-Man mod is horrific. It's way better than the fucking alternative, which is giant spiders. I like buying out this guy's entire stock, even if I'm like not actually going to use any of the items. I'll buy your entire stock. Alright, we have one stamp. Let's see. 4 more stamps, and then we've maxed everything. We're almost there. Alright, come on, Futaba. Give me that scan.
I can feel
Fuck. Did Addis reach level 99? He did. Nice. That growth really hit him in for him. Little Big Planet games available outside PS3? That's a good question. Let's take a look. You'd be surprised like what games you can find. At least on PS3 it doesn't seem to be. Oh, sorry, PS5 it doesn't seem to be. You have Little Big Workshop and Sackboy's Big Adventure. It might be on PS Plus. They have like a what is it called? They have like a game catalog where they have like exclusive games. What is it? New games every month, not that. Online multiplayer. They have like the classics collection or something. Yeah, classic catalog. Where you have like a bunch of old games, like Resident Evil games, Star Wars games, Legend of Mana, Buzz Lightyear games, Ridge Racer, Everybody's Golf, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is funny. Let's see what other stuff they have. That's just their like PS1 collection. They've also have like PS2 collections. Here we go. Parappa the Rapper, the Jackson Daxter games. Dark Cloud. Wait a second, Dark Cloud. Am I getting like a flash from the past? I think I played a demo for Dark Cloud as a kid and it's been hidden in the back of my mind until now. Jesus Christ. Sly 2, Jack and Daxter, Time Splitters. 20 years ago by for another one of Final Fantasy. Oh, they do have a PS3 catalog. That's nice. Dishonored, God of War, Street Fighter. Not much here though. Heavy Rain, Last. Oh, I'm glad that they remastered Last of Us. Yeah. There's not much in this PS3 category, sadly. So that's pretty interesting. I better get back to the game before I get resume game. Before I get attacked by the Reaper. I don't think I can, but Sean!
Treasure chest.
Sean! Jason! Jason! God, that game made me uncomfortable. I watched a full playthrough of Heavy Rain as a kid. I watched Seamus play through it. And I don't know. I'm never into the kind of like almost Saw-like games.
The other day. Her straightforward attitude was really refreshing.
Where they're like, you know, just bad shit just keeps happening and it feels uncomfortable at times with how fucked up they get and like the punishments and shit gets. I'm not into that. I watched the first Saw movie with Daybreak and like it was a good movie. I wasn't into it, but the twist at the am I allowed to spoil Saw? How long did Saw come out? Daybreak nodded, saying I'm allowed to spoil Saw. You know, the twist that the guy was in the room in the middle the whole time, I thought that was such a fun fucking twist. I was so happy with it, but at the same time, the movie did make me feel uncomfortable, and it's supposed to, right? That's part of the whole art form of it. It's supposed to make you be like, hey, Saw is a great movie. I have no, like, I love Saw. I think it's really good. It was really well done. I have no want to watch any other fucking Saw movie, though, because, jeez. The sequels are, anyway. Daybreak, have you watched all the Saw movies? Yeah? Can you rate them? Can you put a rating in the chat? And I want to see if Rose agrees with it, because I can't speak for Saw. Saw isn't my, forte, or my forte. Do you get it? Also, we're getting like a fucking stamp a second here. This is great. Turns out all we had to do was fuck off away from the game. And the game was like, no, please come back. I'll give you stamps. There's fucking 11. Have you watched all 11? Yes? Tier list? Do a tier list.
Here the search.
Fuck, we didn't get a single one on this floor. Damn. We just have one more stamp to go.
I can feel it.
Any memento search? No Futaba? Alright. Fine, I'll do it myself. How much money have we even gotten? Almost 4 million. And we're almost level 99. Again, not meaning to, they're just in the middle of the fucking roads.
I'm about to.
You know what I should do after I beat Persona 5? I should make a tier list of all the characters, all the confidants, and rate them, and Shinya will be at the bottom. I'd be surprised if anyone doesn't rate Shinya as like one of their bottom confidants along with Oya. It's just really hard for their, like, their confidants just didn't feel like anything crazy. Oya's was kind of unique in the fact that it actually like informed the story more. You know, one of the first things we learn when you do Oya's confidant, which you can do really early, is learn that the person who was a cunt was one of Shido's confidants, which links back into the main part of the game, right? Shido was one of the big bads. He was the one, you know, that got Akechi murdering people and was gonna even double cross Akechi afterwards. You know, he's the one that caused all the shit with us. it's almost where it's like, oh, isn't that a coincidence kind of thing? But it made sense with the story with how much control Shido has. Alright, we got all the stamps.
See it.
Oh, where am I supposed to go when I get all the stamps? Maybe the entrance? Or am I supposed... I think I'm supposed to talk to Jose, which means we gotta find Jose. Alright, Jose, where are you, little driver boy?
Somewhere.
You know, the best way to find Jose is probably just to go up and down floors, just like we were doing with the Futaba scan. So, let's go ahead and do that. We need to let him know we've got all the stamps. I did not want to kill that guy. Morgana. Morgana, your bloodlust, it must be satiated. I understand, however... If I keep gaining levels, I can't go past 99, Morgana.
Rhythm's an important part of fighting, so I started playing a rhythm game.
They're even more fun once you get good.
We got to the...
Just waiting on Daybreak's definitive 100% correct tier list.
Focus.
There's Jose. I know his name is Jose or Josie, or they more pronounce the J in his name, but I like calling him whatever. Turn on virtual level, idiot. Yeah. With that, the game is over. I'd appreciate it if you can bring me flowers, though. You're not going to stop coming to see me now, are you, mister? We look forward to seeing you again. Is that it? Did I do something wrong? I don't think I did. Let me just max mementos real quick. Gather enough flowers, make sure you trade them. That should do it. Alright, let me, why have I go home? I do. Oh, here we go. We made it. I'll let you decide what we're doing. Go. Oh, okay. Whatever you say, buddy.
Oh, hey guys. Good job.
Jose-chan, you seem kinda down.
Is something wrong?
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you worry, but a lot's happened lately. Before I got here, I was able to drink so many flowers. That was all thanks to you guys. So, I thought I was beginning to understand humans. But now, the more flowers I drink, the less I understand them instead.
Oh, I gotcha. It's like love, right? You know, puppy love.
You understand his explanation. Sko.
You know squat about love.
Shut up! I know what I'm talking about, pretty much.
Boneface is right. I've learned about humans in a manner similar to falling in love. When you learn more about a subject, it's often more than unexpected. It's the exact opposite of what you liked about it. Just like with love.
Right? See?
I want to learn more about humans, but I wonder if I'll learn what I need to about them just by keeping at it like this.
Mind if I propose a simple solution? Why study humans at all? Why not just give it up?
I can't do that. I promised someone that I'd study humans.
Who'd you promise?
Sorry. Forget I said that.
I can see how that would worry you. There are times where the truth seems to move further away from you the more you strive to reach it.
I've dealt with similar problems, so I can totally relate. I aim to handle them whenever the opportunity presents itself, though.
I really appreciate your help with this. So, I need an opportunity. Oh, that that's it. Could I ask you guys a favor? I'd like you to fight me.
Fight ya. I barely knew ya.
Yeah. I think you left out a step or three. I'm not following here. I've learned something from studying humans. When humans suffer, they vent their emotions so they can move forward with their lives. Well, right now, I'm suffering. The only people I can vent at are you guys. And the most common way to vent is to fight.
You want to get physical here? You can't just pick a fight with us out of nowhere.
What do we do? I definitely didn't expect this.
Well, unless we fight him, we won't know whether or not this is his opportunity. We simply have to decide if we're going to humor him.
What do you think? Should we fight Jose?
I'll fight Jose. Hang on.
Oh, let me know
whoops.
if you ever... I stop here from time to time.
I didn't mean to say no.
Hi,
Yeah, I'll fight. Let's fight.
thanks. I'm going to start venting now. Don't expect me to hold back. Now! Oh, man!
Persona! There.
Thermopylae. He's venting among us?
I feel so powerful.
Persona! Okay,
Nice timing.
Oh, that's a big help.
I'm great now.
not bad. Huh.
Gale ball. Wind.
Oh, man!
Pro's got some moves.
It's time.
Where's my boy? There he is.
There.
Basically doing the magic version.
Ow! That hurts more than I thought it would. But that's not all your feelings yet, is it? We're just getting started. Try to keep up with me. Okay, I'm gonna use my persona. Oh! Huh? I'm starting to enjoy this. Why though? This hurts so much, but I'm actually enjoying it. Wait, I need to focus. Here I come, folks.
Persona!
Persona!
How's this?
I love him. Uh-oh.
What? Oh, right.
Thank God.
Persona!
Didn't even know you could fight him. Yeah, if you get all the stamps and you come back to the monitoring room after talking to him, you can fight him. Seems a bit weird, right? I'll tell you more after we beat him, though, if we're able to. He should be fairly easy. He should be easier than the Reaper, honestly.
Persona, feel my rage.
Feel my power.
I really understand how you feel now. Thank you. Now, it's time to show you how I feel. This is what I've learned from studying humans. Witness my true feelings.
Uh-oh.
Did that hurt?
Joker's on the ground. Can anyone
Can
do
you
one of
handle
those
this?
real intense attacks?
Oh, you cunt.
Did that hurt?
Wasting your time.
This one's special.
I know something that'll protect you.
Holy shit, ultimate support.
Persona! Not this.
Opponent is strong. Don't do
Persona!
anything reckless.
It's rebuff. Oh, ultimate support buffed us. This is gonna end right as the music kicks back in.
Did Mona just reveal his feelings about her? Persona!
Well done.
So this is what a human feels.
So we've done every optional boss, like secret boss, except for 2, which I won't be doing on stream, but I will explain what happens during them.
Ow. Good job all around. Sorry about that.
I'm all fully beat.
What a coincidence. Me too. Thanks to all of you,
Ooh, did you learn something new?
I'm pretty sure I understand humans less than ever.
I was anticipating he'd say the exact opposite.
Yeah, I was hoping things would end on a happy note here.
Well, this is an issue.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you. Why are you sorry?
Well, you did say you understand humans even less now and all.
That's great news.
It's great.
Humans aren't the easiest to comprehend. That's why they can get lost and look for other people they trust. Sometimes they even try to accomplish the impossible with those people, like you all just tried to do for me. Now I'm sure that's what it means to be human. So, it's impossible to learn everything about humans in such a short time. Although, it did make me realize just how much I love them.
So our assistance was to your satisfaction.
Yup, I finally understand now. I can go back to that person whenever I want.
Hey, Jose, who's this person you keep mentioning? And while we're at it, who are you?
I am me. I'm Jose, a boy who got a little smarter because I met all of you. No matter who we are, we're always searching for ourselves. Just remember, there are more folks observing humankind than you might realize.
I gotcha.
I knew you would. Thank you again. I have something for you, to thank you for spending so much time helping me. Here, take this.
Star Water Tray.
This is so interesting. Oh, humans. No wonder the others just can't leave them be.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Don't worry, it's nothing. See you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, I hope you'll still help me collect flowers too. Off I go. Good job.
I don't fully understand what just happened, but did that take care of his problem?
Jose. He may be weird, but he sure is a cute little kid.
Lady On, I'm cute too.
What the fuck is that Star Water Tray? A water tray created by Jose used for I don't think it even does anything. Let me just double check this real quick. Just to confirm. The Star Water Tray increases the likelihood of getting greater amounts of flowers when collecting flowers as search objects in mementos. So you need to collect 123 plus stamps, and then talk to Jose, and then go to that area to fight him. Now, here's the thing. He mentions that he's from a different person, right? Like, he's working under someone and he's reporting to someone. And you might think, oh, we're definitely going to find out about that, right? No. I've played every Persona 5 spin-off game, except for the dancing one, and I'm fairly sure the dancing one came out before Royale, and I don't think there was any characters that are relevant to Jose in it. Nothing. He's the weirdest fucking boss because he references all these other people and shit like that.
Let's go.
But he doesn't have any relevance and he doesn't have any story as far as I fucking know. He just has an optional boss fight to understand humans, and he just fucks off. And it's just so confusing to me. Now I'll talk about some of the other the other mini bosses. The other optional big boss fights that you can do are both in New Game Plus. After getting to Mementos, I think it's after Yusuke, you're able to fight the twins in that part of the story when you go through New Game Plus. And they have the ability to summon a bunch of personas, and you have to kill both of them at the same time, otherwise one of them will revive the others. And it's a really hard boss fight, and it doesn't really reward you with much besides satisfaction. And then only in the Royale version of the game, once you get up to this part of the game, you can fight Lavenza, who works as an even harder version of the twins. I will not be attempting either of those fights, as A, I can't be fucked going through New Game Plus, and B, those fights hurt. They fucking hurt.
What do you want to do?
They're probably the hardest fights in the game. But with that, with the Reaper, with Jose, with those two fights out of the way, pussy. Yeah, you can look it up on YouTube if you want to see it. The mom made a post on the fan site. I guess she checked her history and found her daughter's post. She apologized for everything. They're taking a family trip to an amusement park too. She sounds more coherent than before too. I think she's all better. Glad that worked out. Yeah. I bet she got a nice big hug from her mum. I'm almost a little jealous. Almost. You think she'd be a little more honest with herself? Think about it, we never fix this without Futaba. We just passed it off as a false alarm. Who knows how much worse their lives would have gotten. Futaba picked up on that cry for help. She was kind enough to fight for them. That's how we saved that family. Another 200 hours of the game. Yeah, like the Lavenza one is a rough ask. And the issue with the New Game Plus is when you go in New Game Plus, you start at level 1, but you have access to all your personas. So even though you might have a fucked good persona, everyone else, An, Ryuji, Yusuke, will all be level 1. That client who was asking to be killed took down the request. The siblings were going to be separated, but his little sister spoke up. She was really against it, so the whole thing got called off. She's a little scared of him sometimes, but she still loves and appreciates him. Hey, that's pretty much the guy the guy was saying in Mementos. So they really do have that sibling connection, right? From now on, they'll be supporting each other, and they'll get help from grown-ups if they need it. It's also moving. Glad we saved them. Yes, seriously. I'm so glad he posted on the fan site. Anyway, nice work. So they ended up living together, huh? I can't tell you if that's a good idea or not, but as long as they can remember how they care for each other, I think they'll be okay. I saw the fan site. I'm glad to hear the Change of Hearts help thing. Still, this request got me thinking about my own situation. He and his sister, they remind me of the situation between Sis and I. I mean, she kind of... Well, never mind. What you feel isn't wrong. I guess you're right. Thank you, Chica. That's nice. Right, Makoto lives with her sister too. It's just the two of them there. I guess she's dealing with a lot herself. She acknowledged her own conflicting feelings, huh? That request really made us think. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Whew. I can't believe what's become of Mementos. His power is truly tremendous. I didn't even think Mementos went that far down. The place is freaking huge. Far up, more like. I lost track of how long we spent on those stairs. I know, right? That place is not made for a gamer physique. Maybe it's obvious, but when your legs and feet get tired, stretching always helps. And it might be good to massage your pressure points too. Well, the athlete knows her stuff. Speaking of, didn't you say you're going straight to practice after this, Sumire? Sumire? I'm actually about to start my training, yes. How? Where does all the stamina even come from? Well, it's your own call. Just don't go tiring yourself out. If you waste all your energy of combat, you're not just useless, you're a liability. And I'll make sure not to push myself too hard.
Yep.
Well, we'll have to get back to infiltrating the palace next time. I just hope our path side isn't blocked. Oh my god, there's so much fucking talking.
What?
Alright, so this is where we're going to end it for today. So I'd like to thank you all for watching and thank you all for the support. I didn't expect to grind from level 82 to 98. But, you know, sometimes shit happens. Sometimes it takes so long to get goddamn stamps that you end up killing everything in your path until you're almost max level. And the rest of your team is almost fucking there too, except for these two who are lagging behind in that puts me off very slightly. Also, Futaba's max level and won't ever get stronger. This is Futaba's maximum power. 91 luck, though. That's pretty crazy, actually. So I'd like to thank you all for the support. My name is Chickachow, better known on the internet as Chickachow. Sorry we didn't get through many days in this one, but I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye.